Does it hurt your heart, man, when you see?
Oh, like I was saying, the cost of the lifestyle is so great that you'll be seeing motherfuckers just thirsting over it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
fuck that, I want that. That's mine. I'm kicking them out, or I'm fucking playing this card on them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You'll see a back motherfuckers getting backdoored from all the backyard boogie politics and shit like that. It's just
right.
unreal.
Well, and then there's members that do things that are wrong, like you
Oh,
know,
absolutely.
right? Who knows what happened with Doughboy and all that, right? We just don't know. We weren't there. We don't know.
Doughboy was a bully, dude. I was there. That dude was a fucking bully, and I didn't see him too many times just go head up with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It was more like shit was wild out.
See, I don't like that kind of stuff either. I've heard.
It's what it is. There's, but like I was saying, there is some. It should be outlaw shit. Like there ain't no fair fights, but you get in a fight and kick somebody, then you could get kicked out or fined. It just depends on where you're from or how the charter rules are, or if some charters ain't got no rules. It's just it's different everywhere, so you never know. It gets confusing in that aspect as well. You know what I mean? It's like these are charter rules, these are world rules. It's like fuck all the rules, man. As
Right,
long as you ain't fucking your brother's old lady or his daughter, then fuck it. You know what I mean?
right, right, right.
You ain't stabbing them in the back or
But I mean, and that's it too. I think that whole indictment, just in my opinion, from looking from the outside, is three
yeah,
charters get lumped into one thing because one guy did the ultimate bad shit to his club brothers, and one guy was out of control, and they probably took care of him. So Doughboy was doing too much, and Ray Ray was just doing way too much.
yeah. And it's a charter's business is a charter's business, but when it gets mixed into so many different charters like that, it's just you
When you
know,
got Rain Man from the East Coast
yeah, that's
fighting
a
for
good
his
dude
life,
right there, dude. That's a good fucking dude, but uh,
and now
from what
he's
I've
fighting.
seen, that dude was good. I know that the Boston Charter kind of got some bad shit going on when they had all that case going and shit. They were accused of all kinds of shit, and that started a bunch of shit too, dude. That didn't go very well either. And eventually that there is no Boston Charter. You know,
Yeah,
no
and
Cape Cod Charter, no Boston Charter. I mean, they gave up half that state seemingly like overnight.
they got greats, they got legends, they got John and Rain Man. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, Brian, who was just about it. He was just a
Yeah, oh, Brian's a thug, but that dude's a good dude too. Him and his dad and his brother, but I love them guys
right
still.
guys that are just down to take care of their business, but now they're caught up over really two dudes that just couldn't control themselves.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder how the charter that had the problem should have just taken care of it. Is how I think of it, but
Yeah, but they were so close.
yeah, oh yeah, it's just
Yeah,
wild, and it depends. Sometimes things just get out of control. There's no going around it. It just happens like that. You know what I mean? It's a shit. It could turn into a shit show real quick. Where I lived at the time was by the nomads. You know what I mean? I got mad respect for the old nomads. Most of them ain't there no more. They all got seemingly kicked out overnight and cleaned. They cleaned house, and it was kind of sour for me, anyways. It's like if you can kick out 40-year members, legends like Jambo, Jeff, and so
mm,
many others. What makes you think it ain't gonna happen to you? They won't do it to you. They'll turn on you in a minute.
right, right. It took a prison sentence for you though.
Yeah, I ain't going to prison no more for people that ain't gonna go for me. I got kids to raise. I got, like I
Yeah,
said, we all got to grow up.
right. It took you being in prison for the club, coming out, looking at the landscape of the club, and just going, "What the fuck is going on, man?"
Yeah, yeah. You go to prison for the club, and you come out, and the club don't trust you no more. Like it's like whatever,
Right,
whatever, what the fuck ever. You know what I mean?
right. And then they're giving you the phone calls. Hey, take this 40-year members patch. Like,
Yeah,
Oh man, and take his kids while you're at it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
and then it was like I said, everybody had 2 and 3 arrests out on bail. It was like, man, everybody should, when you get out of court, you should bring your minutes right here to the clubhouse and pin them on the fucking bulletin board so everybody can see that you're keeping your shit, together.
I
And
think, yeah,
people stop doing that, and just who can you trust now? You know what I'm saying? It's just self preservation is the number one human instinct, even if you're unconscious.
there's a lot of that happening. I don't know if you knew JoJo,
Jojo
the one testifying right now
in
against all
in
of it.
in the where?
In the Sonoma case, he's testifying in the Sonoma case.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Jojo.
Yeah, that picks up tomorrow. By the way, guys, I'll pin that link too.
There's still who are on trial right now there? Rain Man, Ray Ray, and who else?
Burke. I've never heard of him before all of this.
Yeah.
Uh, but obviously, when John went down, bro, that one is the one. See,
Oh, I
Doc
see.
Diesel knows a lot too. Doc
Yeah,
Diesel
yeah,
been up my ass about a lot of shit, but it's all been correct. So I've
yeah,
never. I What can you say, Bucky Burke? That's it.
yeah.
What can you say when somebody comes in and they come straight full force to you, but they're fucking right, and you're just like, yeah, you're right. You
Hey,
know,
man,
like,
that's part of being a fucking man.
yeah,
You learn more if you you know
yeah,
talk it out like that, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I hey, we're just gonna have to agree not to disagree. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just that
And
that that
I know that they get hurt that I go after Ray Ray, but
yeah.
I just
Well,
call him
the
a spade
dude's
a
the dude's
spade.
a, the dude's a legend. Political prisoner.
Yeah,
He's done a lot. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, when shit's in the public's eye, man, you know,
it's getting
it
ugly. It's getting
yeah,
ugly
it is.
because I've had people from other clubs. They like to pick at the comments on these videos, and they're like, "Oh, see, look," and they're look at how they're eating each other, and they've killed more
I'm
of
glad they're paying
themselves.
attention.
Yeah, yeah,
That's part of the problem is getting the class to pay attention. You know what I mean?
yep. But I mean, it's hard. It's hard to see it pulling itself back together when these legends keep either being booted out or taking 20 years to the face over stupid activities.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's like I said, after Laughlin, it's just always kind of been in the public's eye, and that's never a good thing. It's never a good thing when you have to go to court. It's like I used to tell people, don't be beating up every drunk in the bar that to show off and shit like that. You never know who's going to be in that jury box when you get in there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you're gonna hope that it's like old Gotti, that guy, the retired consigliere told Gotti, you're gonna take a lot of good people down with you, and
yeah.
perfect example is this case right now going on, because I don't know how in depth Rain Man is involved with that, but I mean, all the
I've
predicate acts on that other guy are gonna really gonna cost him a lot. That's the way I'm thinking about it.
so I've been listening to the case pretty
Yeah,
heavy,
it's
and
probably it's
the
probably ugly.
evidence they have against Rain Man is
Hmm.
very. I'm 50-50 on how stupid the jurors are, really, because if I'm on that jury, Rain Man's innocent
Yeah,
because they have not proven anything and they have zero real proof besides JoJo, right? They don't have any. And JoJo tried to say that Rain Man met up at his house to talk about it in Richmond. That's
oh
right.
wow,
Like, get out of here. You're telling me that he's going to come from Boston. He's going to talk to Fresno about doing something to Sonoma in a Richmond house. Like you
that doesn't even
dudes,
make that
get it.
doesn't even make sense to me because Richmond usually they don't really do shit like that in their houses, or they don't let outsiders in on their shit, bud.
Right,
If
right.
what I understand, and it's been a while, but they don't even let people come to their churches that ain't in their charter.
All they
I,
really have is phone records, which is which is not a whole bunch when it comes to damning messages. It is geolocation.
yeah,
They have GPS and they have snitches testifying.
Yeah, and that's another thing, man. This ain't fucking Sons of Anarchy, man. Leave the fucking phone at home if you're gonna play. You play stupid games, win stupid prizes, man. Leave the fucking yeah, you know,
So
fuck the
I don't,
phone. Leave that shit at home.
I don't think that the phones actually track to the mortuary. I think
And
they're
the
getting okay. You
geolocation
guys
shit.
were all here together at Fresno's clubhouse.
Yeah,
That's the geolocation shit. They're not like following them, a Merle or anybody to the which Merle, good for you, Merle. That's a
dude,
gangster.
that guy's a gangster. He came from the five. He came from the Five of Diamonds motorcycle club over there in Fresno, man. And that's another, like I was saying about the old school clubs that you never hear about anymore. Which is, I'd like to see a lot of them grow again because keeping it old school. And
That's the
that's
type of dude that'll just tell you, "Hey, I got a guy. Don't worry about it. I got a guy."
yeah, he ain't gonna tell you nothing, bud. It's just
Yeah.
that you could just count on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can count on me. Go alone or better to go
Mhm.
alone. You can count on me. You know that. That's that
It's
guy
good.
that you just give him a wink and a nod, and he already knows. You know what? You're right there on the same playing field, or and to the rest of the people out there, man, learn sign language, bro.
Yes.
No reason
Yes.
to talk at all.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that there wasn't much talking going on. They went through the text messages a couple of days ago in that, and they were just talking about like a simple, stupid stuff. There was zero damning text message evidence,
Wait
really.
for the gang. Wait for the gang. The gang fucking specialist to come in and decipher the code words in that. We're having a barbecue. He's bringing the potato salad. Those are drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the kind of shit
Yeah.
they do, bud. And the people sitting in the box are just going, "Oh my god, this man's terrible."
I had a bro, he would get on the phone every time, uh, and he would go, Bob, we had a baby eats a boy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the
That
old
old AB
commercials.
conversation.
Yeah.
Every
And he
third
would just do
letter.
it because it's just stupid.
Yeah, every third letter is they could
Yeah.
they could they could make it out to be whatever they want. Just trust and know that, dude.
Yep. But it'll be interesting. It's going to go to the jury, I think, at the end of this week.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, you already know the outcome, but it's a paid deal. You know what I mean? It ain't
Yeah.
it ain't it ain't Reno. It ain't Nevada. Nevada, you can actually pay a judge. Like the Laughlin shit. That dude, that judge is retired, bud.
I think Bucky and Ray are done. I think they're going to get
Yeah,
convicted for
yeah.
sure. I
They've
think
been.
I hope Rain Man does not get. Uh, I hope that they just acquit him. Even if watch, they're going to probably try and acquit him on some stuff and hit him with that damn Hobbs. The conspiracy, and that's a 20-year
Yeah,
sentence right
it's
there.
a broad. Conspiracy is a broad, and and that's the fucked up thing about it, dude. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to talk about anything, voice your opinion on anything. Shouldn't tie you into a Rico and fry your life.
Yeah, this isn't a Rico except JoJo is the only thing that ties this into a Rico. Just like you said in Vegas, the judge just threw out a lot of the Rico stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, and said, "Hey, this isn't a Rico," which it wasn't.
yeah,
They didn't. They got disrespected. They sat on the side of the road. They pulled a stupid daylight move,
yeah.
allegedly,
Yeah,
and
and those Vagos are fence walkers from day one. You never know. They're playing the victim every fucking stop, every bus stop. They're playing the victim. So
one of
it's
the
just
old ladies did catch one though.
yeah, that sucks. Feel bad for the innocent ones.
Yeah,
And
but I mean
it, and it
that's just
shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? It should. Like I said, everything's so out in the public's eye, dude. What do you think's gonna happen?
right. Like I've never met Rizzo in my life, but just
Mhm.
coming from the streets of Vegas and looking and growing when I was in my heyday, Pee Wee and then we're in their heyday, and now you look at Rizzo and
It's like this, dude. I mean, there's really nobody over there that's locals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 3 times they were trying to get a charter there, and none of them were making the cut. But they're just the heat does something to you. I don't know how to say it, but
yeah.
so they ended up just saying okay, we'll move the people. Who wants to move there and do this shit, and they did.
Yeah.
And it was going good for a while, and then it went bad.
Well, it's like we talked
one local
AZ.
in that club down there that made it, and he turned out to be a fucking, look what he was trying to do to Pee Wee and everybody, dude. He was definitely not playing on the home team.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of bad action comes out of the desert for sure, and that's in
Oh,
all the
most
clubs.
definitely. Yeah, yeah. That heat does something, man. I don't know what it's something else.
Yeah,
Shit gets it gets out there, bud. Just like how look at the shit that happened to Hoover and just holy shit, dude gets shot right between the eyes on his bike, warming it up outside the club from a sniper, and nobody knows nothing. It's like we had a guy get there shot right in the throat and with a club full of members, and nobody saw nothing. It's like what?
and because of that, every time you guys went to the OM,
Yeah, if we went there, they're shaking you down, patting you down, giving you hugs, and feeling all up and down your back. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that makes me think that there's a fox in the hen house. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Why would you
yeah,
be
that's
doing that?
crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, that somebody from your charter gets popped at a bar full of another charter, and every time you go to
There's
their
nothing but
clubhouse now,
Hells
you're getting
Angels there,
patted
bud.
down.
Nothing but Hells Angels there. He gets shot in the neck, right in the throat, bud. Nobody saw nothing,
Man,
and then fucking yeah, just way out shit, bud. Weird shit happens out there in that desert, bud.
growing up in the desert, I can tell you, like
Yeah,
we're just on a different level when it comes to committing anything.
yeah,
We robbed a train one time. Like,
yeah,
who even thinks that's possible?
yeah. It's wild out there, bud. It's definitely definitely still outlaw territory.
Yeah.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.